Book of Job tells us a lot of things. We learn a lot of things from the book of Job. We learned that God said twice in the first two chapters that Job was blameless. We also know, as we read the Bible, that it wasn't God that inflicted all the pain on Job, but God allowed it. He ordained it. He gave Satan permission to have Adam, set the rules of engagement. The first go around, God told him, you can touch everything but his health. Then Satan came back and said, well, yeah, but he's still happy and he's still jolly, but you're not allowing me full access. So God said, you can hurt him, but you can't kill him. Set the rules. But there was no justifiable, I shouldn't say justifiable reason. There was no written reason. Now we learned through the book of Job that Job questioned God and challenged God. When God appeared in the whirlwind, it was all about how Job challenged God in his decision and his ability. So it was a test, or was it an object lesson? Did God sit down and say, I need a written accounting to put in my book about what the right thing to do is when you hit trials? I don't know. And I'm not even going to pretend to know why that book was included in the Bible, and why it was Job, and why God did what he did and what God allowed. Because the book tells us. The apostles celebrated adversity. They celebrated it. They thought it was an honor. I can tell you from my own experience that I am not celebrating. I've been through 4 long years. And every time I think I can't go any further, it goes further. And I don't know how to hang on. I'm confessing to the whole of YouTube. I don't know how to hold on. You have to wake up every morning. You have to get yourself out of bed, but I am losing my ability to be positive. I am losing my ability to not get angry at God. I'm losing my ability to pretend to be happy. I don't know. We're supposed to be happy about it. We're supposed to delight in the challenges because it makes us better. I think I'm at a place where I hate where I am. And I'm becoming resentful. But I'm not supposed to be. I've been poisoned by pastors that tell me that giving will make me rich. I never believed that. I'm poisoned by pastors that tell you to just keep your head down and keep plodding forward and you'll get through it. I wonder if that message applies to the homeless people who freeze to death in the street. I got sick a few years ago. It took me 4 years to get through it. I lost my house. I lost everything that I knew. I lost the town that I lived in. I lost my friends. I lost my entire support structure. I came to live in a hostile environment. A very, very difficult environment. I went to counseling of sorts. I joined a program, is probably the better way to describe it, and it made it worse. Opened my mind up and my eyes up to the realities of my childhood and my family and how everything in front of me just completely fell apart. I've spent the last 4 years looking at every little thing as, is it a sign from God? Is it God? Having dreams and writing down and recording the dreams, wondering if these were dreams from God, revelations as to what is supposed to come and what is the outcome and what is supposed to happen and what I'm supposed to look for. Looking and reading, trying to read into things, trying to navigate what God may or may not be telling me, trying to discern whether it is God or whether it isn't God, whether it's my dreams or his dreams or just a natural happenstance. Is that person who gave me a prophetic word, are they full of crap, or are they truly hearing a word from God and trying not to live my life according to messages that could have just as easily been written on some random Hallmark card? And over the past couple of weeks, something started to appear, something started to unfold that I was holding on to, that I was hoping for. The thing that I always wanted that would change everything. And it's not riches, it wasn't money. I'm not going to get into it. And I hung my hat on it. I prayed into it. And it wasn't much, it was a job. And I hung my hat on it and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, God, this is it. This is it. I started speaking it over my life. I started praying into it and asking, quoting scripture as I'm supposed to. And then this morning it blew up in my face. I wasn't even considered. And I don't blame them. Truth was there was a more qualified person. I could have done the job, and I could have done a really good job. I don't know how to hang on. I don't know how to hope anymore. I don't know how to continue to navigate knowing that God could make this worse, that he could allow it to be worse. I am tired. I'm bearing my soul to the whole of YouTube. And given how new this channel is, I'm not even expecting anybody to look at it. But today is February 10th, 2025. I'm going to do my best to keep the internet updated. But if you're a Christian and you're somebody that prays and you happen to come across this video, maybe you could pray for me. Because I don't know how much longer I can do this.